Chapter 3. Our Ancestors, Early Man. The humans of the ancient times are considered as the early man. They used to live in forests, had no house to live, no proper food to eat, no clothes to wear. They lived under the trees or caves, ate raw plants and animals, wore animal skins and leaves or tree barks. They were not different from the animals like apes. They did not know how to grow crops, thus finding food was not easy. Once by chance, an early man dropped a few seeds of fruit he was eating and later saw the same fruit grew there. This gave him the idea of crop irrigation. He started to grow plants by throwing seeds. Later, he started to clear patches of land for growing more crops. Discovery of tools. In the beginning, early man started killing small animals for food, but they could not kill large animals with their bare hands. So, they used sharp-edged stones to kill the animals. This was the first step towards the use of tools. The first tools or weapons were clubs and spears made of wood. Later, they began to make tools and weapons of stone. When men began to shape stones into tools and weapons, the old Stone Age had begun. With the usage of those tools, the early men were then able to gather food much easily. They could protect themselves from wild animals and fight against them in case of encounter. The discovery and advancement of tools was a great step towards the success story of human life. More to know. Early human beings left Africa over 1 million years ago. Discovery of fire. Early man used to eat raw food as he did not know how to cook. He by chance had eaten the flesh and leaves burnt in the forest fire. This gave him the idea of cooking food. In order to do this, he had to make fire. Though they were afraid of fire, since they had seen fire destroy the forests, kill animals and humans, etc., he knew that fire was necessary. They might have seen sparks coming out from rubbing stones that rolled down from the hills or some other way and got the idea to make fire by rubbing two stones against each other. This would have given them the idea of making fire. They must have seen that they could set dry grass on fire with the sparks. The early man must have also noticed that animals were afraid of fire, and this would have helped him keep them away and to protect himself. They would also have realized that fire could keep them warm and give light in the darkness. The major step towards achievement would have been the cooking of food. Discovery of caves. The life of early man improved slowly but steadily. With the changes in life and finding of food solutions to their problems, they would have realized the need to cover their body and find a safe, cozy place to live. This would have led to their step of making use of tree barks, leaves, and animal skin to cover themselves. In order to ensure safety and avoid extreme temperatures, they would have started living in caves. The caves protected them from rain and cold winds, wild animals, hot and harsh sunlight. Paintings of animal hunting and human life can be seen in such caves. This shows that the humans were developing rapidly and were becoming expressive about life. Now I know. Early man lived in caves, ate raw plants and animals, wore animal skin or leaves or tree barks. The first tools or weapons used by early man were clubs and spears. Old Stone Age began with the shaping of stones into tools and weapons. Early man also used fire as a weapon to keep wild animals away. Paintings of animal hunting and human life in the caves show the rapid development of that age.